What is up, farmhands? Fat Beats here. Welcome back to the Beat Farm. We are about to start our fourth scenario, the Fall of Winterhome. This one is going to be one of the more challenging scenarios I've encountered. I haven't actually completed the last autumn, so I can't really say anything about that. Hopefully I'll be able to do better here than I did in previous attempts. I've never been able to fully upgrade on all the achievements I need to in order to get the best outcome. Alright, without further ado, let's get started.
To whoever is out there, if anyone, know that we were here. We did our best. We, the survivors, doomed by our own mistakes, aware of the risks and the price to pay. We took our last chance. And we failed.
So right off the bat, you see a couple of things that are wrong. The generator is malfunctioning, and you are picking up as the newly anointed leader of this failing city. And as you will see shortly, it is complete crap. Most of the city is in ruins, so first order of business is to clean it up. And keep the people happy. And that's just the beginning. Restore the city. Yep. So clear out some of the debris and start making it livable for the citizens as opposed to the previous one. Your predecessor. And once we get that going, then the engineers will start looking at the generator and figure out what's going on. Wonderful. Let's take a look here. Oops, there's the beacon in the way. Wowie, wowie, wow. Ew. Yep. All these buildings are ruined. Still fun to look at though. There's the public house. There's some really bad placement here. Cookhouse is sitting there. That's kind of problematic. Got a workshop sitting here. Yeah, the layout's not great. Yeah. Everything's kind of all over the place. And we have a charcoal kiln for some reason. Nothing wrong with that, I suppose. Oh, wow. Absolutely nothing researched for housing, and wow, houses are available. That's nice. The problem with having that is that this city is already having some serious issues. And what's with all these medical posts just shoved in the back? We got over here, and a sawmill that is randomly here with some. Yeah, it's a weird placement. Look at all the trees here that we need. And there is a coal thumper just sitting out here. It's not the best placement in the world. Steelworks, yeah, we can't do anything about that. Steel ruins. Let's see what we've got over here. I'm looking forward to the third expansion that's coming out in a couple of months. So, yeah. Wow, look at this. 3 mining locations. And the steelworks location. Lots of wood here. So we're going to want to clear out all of this wood without destroying the resources, and we're going to want to get rid of a whole bunch of crap over here. Because what we want to do, as we have seen if you've watched my refugees playthrough, start trying to figure out how to maximize the usage of the heat levels here. And we have steam level 3. Right now it's only 30 degrees, so we don't have too much of a problem, and we don't need to go that far out. Although we would like to have our range setting as far out as we can. Okay, so let's check out our heat index over here. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, okay, see, look, all this random stuff. Bunkhouses. Randomly placed bunkhouses. Okay, and it doesn't look like we have some heaters here. Why is the hunter's hut livable? You just go over there as a waypoint to hunt. That's it. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn on steam level 1. We have a range of 3. Good. So a range of 3 will get us where we need to go. That's 1, 2, 3, right? Something like that. Alright, first order of business is to clear all the wreckage in this area so that we can refactor our housing and concentrate it all around our main generator, because this is ridiculous. And then there's also these gathering posts and this coal thumper here, so we are going to have to utilize the coal thumper for the time being. Steelworks over here, gotta clear this out. Might be able to use the coal mines here, but we're going to want to rely more on coal thumpers later. And we've got 580 people, 15 kids, 175 idle children, and 35 amputees. Why do we have 15 children that are prohibited? No, hey, let's take a look at our book of laws. Wow, okay, this is empty. Yeah, no, we're not going to jump into that just yet. Wow, corpse disposal. And everyone can work. Moonshine, emergency shifts, and extended shifts. Yeah. I am guessing that we're going to want to push up here for extended shifts initially. But let's take a look at... Wow, okay, we've got some issues here first of all. So while we are dealing with our sick, we might want to churn through them first. And we've got an outpost delivery. Let's see what's going on here. Wow, nothing. Just a coal mine. That's not bad. Then we've got these 4 locations, which means we're going to want to throw some people out there as soon as possible. Okay, and we have a lot of people sitting around. We're going to try to get a couple of things going here in the first 3 episodes, I guess. What we want to do here is we want to make sure that we clear out as fast as possible. So in 4 days, we should be able to clear most of the city, start restructuring it, and get some people out so that we can start exploring, because we are going to need to get to a stable point where we can start looking at this generator and figuring out what the heck is going on with it. And we need to pull in pickles. For those of you who know what I'm talking about, I've been putting Pickles McGee into my scenarios. I also had Pegleg Paul. So let's go ahead and do that first. Ah, here we are. He is alone. And he's an engineer. But he's also an amputee. So we're gonna call you Pegleg. So, Pegleg Paul. There you are. Welcome back, Pegleg. We will be keeping our eye on you. And hopefully we'll be able to give you a prosthetic at some point. Let's make Pickles a worker this time. Alright, let's make Ulysses Pickles. We're going to make you the McGee family. So, Pickles has returned. Pickles. Come on. Pickles McGee. No. There we go. Pickles McGee. And let's look at Juliet. Wow. There we go. We have Pickles and Priscilla McGee, everyone. And we are going to follow them around. Okay. So now that I've already spent a good portion of time just yakking about this scenario and looking for our 3 people we're going to be following in this journey, let's go ahead and see what we can do here. So, first order of business is to assign our laws. Let's just go ahead and do an emergency shift then.
Listen, everyone.
It's kind of risky, because what we want to do is clear everyone out as quickly as possible. There's our stockpile, so this thing does not move. So what we need to do is restructure everything around that. So we're going to pick our districts based on that point there. We're going to clear out the inner circle first. And then we are going to start going through and restructuring our districts, because we need to do that. So, we don't need a snow pit that close. That's ridiculous. Also, we're about to dump 83 bodies in there, so no. I don't think anybody wants to see that. Your range setting here. Yeah, you don't need to be there the whole time like that. That's ridiculous. Let's go ahead and see how many of these steam hubs we've got. Okay. Yeah, no, you don't need to be here 24/7. You do, because you're heating for people. You do, because you're heating for people. Let's see. We're going to go through and get a lot of wood very quickly. And you definitely don't need to be on all the time. And neither do you. Okay. The devil is in the details. So if you are able to set up the first couple of days, that goes a long way in terms of getting us going in this scenario. The other thing that we need to do is we need to also provide heating for other areas, because we can't have our people freeze. But I can't tell what's going on here, so let's just go ahead and start everything up first. And yeah, everyone's angry. Yep. Why do we have Morris North and Morris Child? Alright, so got that going. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna take down the cookhouse and the public house. That's good. Alright, so we're going to need to cover this area. So let's go ahead and get that going. How far out do I need to go? About here is good. Alright. So that should take care of that area. And then this area needs 1, 2. There we go. And I'm out of steel for now. That stinks. So let's go ahead and let it run for a second. Oh yeah. Definitely need to start looking at this first. We need faster gathering periods, so let's just go ahead and get that going. This is awful. I can't believe this. Look at the... Yeah. That's all I'm going to say for now. So we've got people going here, we got people going there. Let's see. Yes, yes. Got that. Okay, so now you can see how far out we've gone. Let's just go ahead and check to make sure that we've got people hauling off in all of these structures. Aha! Found one. There we go. a lot of micromanagement in the first couple of days. All the kids are here, all the kids are here. Good. So now we have 130 workers standing around, not sure what they're doing. I think we'll be okay. We have a fighting arena there, that's kind of strange. Alright. And during the workday, this is going to be here. So let's see where our coverage is so we can go ahead and get this going. Actually, you know what? This is not a good idea here. I just forgot for a second. At this rate, we really don't want to blow up our medical infrastructure and strain them. What we do want to do is perhaps try to build it a little more. But again, still, we need to find out where everyone is. Okay, so there's a huge hole right here that we need to address. And we don't have any more steel to address it with. That's great. Okay, well, let's just see what happens here. I am going to be pulling some emergency shifts so that we can have people continue to gather up materials. And we are going to have a lot of wood really quickly, which is good because right now what we need to do is take out some people and have them run off. Have you run out this way. And did I already have... Oh, I should research more scouts. Okay, so now that we're in the daytime, let's take a look at our coverage. Alright. Yeah, so we've got coverage all around here, all around here. But why do we have coverage here? Not sure, but what that tells me is that we should be able to put out gathering parties in this area during the day, so that should be alright. But let's take a look first and make sure that we don't have any other areas where people are living and need warmth. Ah, there's one. That's a huge gap. This is a huge gap. Okay. These guys shut off during the day, and we do need to clear out as much as we can in this area. So let's go ahead and address this now. How close is that? Is that... No, that's too far away. Yeah, that's gonna suck. So let's just clear this area out for now. Got too far away. Alright. Dang. Okay. Let us do this area as well. So we're going to keep doing this until we're out of workers. Should be okay. But we need our engineers to do other stuff. Yeah, so we have 33 engineers available right now, and ideally, we want to keep them on hand. Yeah, but we should be okay. For now, maybe? Is there another spot where we can build? Okay, we do need to put that steam hub up. Let's put it right here. Alright, so let's just do that. Check this out. Nope, no vacant beds. We have exactly the number of beds that we need. Okay, but we can fix that right now. So let's start the layout process here a little bit. Where do we have our layouts? Okay, so there's one. That's our stockpile. And then wooded ruins, those are being cleared out, so that's good. So strip away a couple of areas here. We do not need that. We do not need that. 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 Wow, what a mess. Okay, so that's okay. That's awful. I don't know why that's there. Let's see. We can extend this out. Yes, this way we do know that this is here. Okay, so that's our first district area that we're going to be extending out. And we're going to have to get rid of all these houses to make that work. And then our second one is over here. And we're going to have to get rid of these wooden ruins. So yeah, once we clear out the inner ring, we will be able to build a couple of things that we will start using as our positioning. And right now, this is not looking good. And we can't slap anything down over there because we're using our stockpile as a reference point. Oh yeah. I already see this is going to be an interesting mess that we're gonna put ourselves in. So let's squeeze in the coal pile. Oh no, what is that? What did I just put down there? Snow pit. Excuse me. Let's put down our snow pit in the back. Yeah, let's put in our snow pit in the back, and we need to figure out a few things here with our resource depots. We're gonna need those, but we're gonna want to stuff in a couple of other things like medical posts. We're going to need a lot of medical posts. Let's put you guys over here. Maybe one emergency shift will be okay. Alright, so can I build? I can. Let's just shove a resource depot up here. Because we've got some idle workers here. A bunch of engineers who aren't doing anything at the moment. But we will fix that shortly. Can I squeeze in? No, that's right, I can. But maybe if I remove that, still can. Oh well, just stuff them over here for now then. Once we get some of this space cleared out, we should be okay. What is going on here? Child injured at work. Ouch. You know, I never really took a really good look at this artwork, but that looks painful. Let's let him go, and we'll get our hope up a little bit. That's done. That's done. So we're gonna start chopping away at this. We might need to get a care house as soon as possible. Got some gravely ill people here. And we've got some people being treated. That's good. Faster gathering has already been researched. That's good. Now, do we want more scouts or do we want medical post upgrade? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go for the medical post upgrade because we are not in a good position in terms of our medical infrastructure. Now that we have faster gathering, we're going to be able to start clearing this stuff out a lot faster. Obviously. Alright. So, longest day one that I've ever done in my scenario here. And hasn't even ended yet. So let's just go ahead and play through until the end of day one. And we shall see what day two brings us. Of all the scenarios, this one has the most critical first steps, in my opinion. What you do on day one really sets you up for everything else. And I still haven't gotten this sequence down. But it looks like we do have some ruins that have been cleared up, so that's good. What we can do here, now that we've freed up a few things, is we can squeeze in a resource gathering post here, which is neat because what that does is it enables us to safely gather these resources here when it's really freaking cold, which it will be in the next day. So what we can do also is do some emergency shifts now. We've got this done. Of course, our most important emergency shifting that we're going to be doing is going to be out here. So we're going to want to make sure that we do that. So let's do that over here. We'll piss off some people over here. And I think we're going to lose one person tonight. Better to lose a worker than an engineer, and that is doubly important in this scenario. What's going on? Yes, I know. Cold homes. I have to start heating 7 of the cold homes. I can do that. Let's see, where are the chilly homes? Right over here, so... because we haven't addressed that yet, we should address it. That should work. Did I do that correctly? Hold on a second. To make sure that the coverage is good. Alright, better there. And let's see, we have a couple more homes here. Okay, we've got these homes here too. Okay, so we've got those homes here. Okay, so we're gonna need one more steam hub for the night. Yep, let's do that. Let's get one more home over here. Did I say Holmes? Sherlock Holmes? It's kind of funny. Alright. So we've got some of these guys here. That's gonna cover that. I think we're gonna be okay now. Alright, and we can put up our coal so those guys can go back and keep hauling. That's good. And we have our first exploration. Food rations. More food rations. Not bad. And let's go to the frozen pond. I know we can always bring back more engineers in this scenario, which we might want to do. It might accelerate our research capability significantly by doing that. So yeah, might want to do that. And we are done there. Assign some more workers there. And we have some steel ruins that are depleted over here. That's good. So we've got that going as well. I should probably turn this back on. Just to make sure that we don't have anyone getting sick unnecessarily. Ideally, that's what we want. We want to make sure that that doesn't happen. So now we have these 4 covering this coal thumper. That should be good enough. We'll have to start seeing what's going on over here. How are we doing over here? These are going to be cleared very soon, so the next day we should be able to start working on our infrastructure here. Make sure that we have enough people there for that. And now we have a couple of more researchers, and we can go on to our next law. What we want to do is radical treatment, or do we want sustained life? If we do radical treatment, we have a lot more prosthetics to handle, but it's easier to do sustained life. Let's do that. We're gonna push forward.
A new law has passed.
And then we'll do overcrowding, and that should take care of any of our medical issues. So yeah. Like I said, longest day one ever for me in terms of recording. But hopefully this is a lot more entertaining. I don't know. I mean, I've been trying to get better at my speaking. Let's do some finishing touches here. Assign some more workers. This one's happy. Let's turn you on. Because we have 24 hours here. Once the 24 hours is up, we'll be able to shut this guy back off to normal hours. Okay, well, things are looking okay so far. This is the first episode for this new series here, The Fall of Winterhome. If you're enjoying it so far, as always, please like and subscribe and give a comment below on what you might want to do differently or how you could make things better. Click on the links I'll have up here to either go to another scenario playthrough, or we can move forward to the next episode if it's already up. See you next time, guys. This is Fat Beats, signing out.